Hey guys, I'm playing Monster Prom. I have no idea what this is, but I think it's a dating game. So why don't we get right into it? You know, it is October 1st. Hey Linus, what up? Linus, the dog just entered the room, ladies and gentlemen. Smurf here, guys, playing some Monster Prom. One player, short game around 30 minutes, or a full game around 60 minutes. Let's do a short game, just to kind of get a taste of what this is about. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Choose a player. I mean, I guess if we're like dating, if this is a dating game, I should be a guy, right? Should I be a girl? Can I be a girl and date a girl? I'll be a girl. Who are you really? Name Blue? Alrighty, I mean we are blue, so let's go with Smurf. Oh shit. Alright, I'll just be Smurf. Oh, I can use the keyboard for this. Alright, Smurf, pronoun she. Felt like this would be a perfect way to celebrate October 1st. Get into the Halloween, the spooky mood. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left. And as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Well, I like her. I think I already know who I want to take to the prom. Damien LaFay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Ooh. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. And Polygeist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. I like her too. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. What is that, like a Medusa? Mm-hmm. Snakes on her head. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Who should I pick, guys? Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Hot or not? All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. Yeah. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. So they're gonna choose the prom date for us, I guess. Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend, provided you were criminally insane? An ATM, Sugar Baby Life, Here I Come, a human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needed paperwork, and I'm only waiting for the conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into waifu and husbandu territory as we clearly intended by God. A dildo, duh. Well, if I were criminally insane, it'd be one of the first two. I'm gonna go with the human-sized pillow depicting character. Which is the coolest mythological creature? This weird creature I drew when I was 6, which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool and it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay? A sphinx who's super turned up and ready to party, and she raps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. The invisible hand of the free market. I guess the character I drew. Guess I'm more creative, huh? What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? The person is mediocre, the person lacks taste, the person hates the outdoors, the person lacks manners, the person is boring, and the person is a coward. I guess the worst one of all of these would be if the person was boring, right? Alright, Monster Prom is loading for us. Alright, so it looks like it gave me some like skills on the top right here. Smarts 5, Boldness 5, Creativity 9, Charm 5, Fun 4. Ah! Fun 4? Hey, I am very fun. Money 5. Alright guys, the glasses are coming off. Gonna add some sparkling effects to my eyes right there. Alright, so week 1, morning. I guess I just gotta decide where to go. Let's hit the bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give plus 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Nice. Later that night, you're out bar hopping with the 2 hippest monsters you know, Liam and Polly. The evening comes to a grinding halt when you're denied admission to Club, thus named for the giant club carried by the bouncer, who is currently denying you entry. How unsatisfactory. My modus operandi is to be the instigator of exclusivity, not the victim of it. Don't worry, I got this. Hey there, handsome. Interested in some hot ghoul-on-ghoul action? The bouncer snorts. I can see right through you, Casperina. Move along. Move along! Oh! Who does that douchebag think he is? Keeping us out of the club like it's his job or something? Well, isn't he the bouncer? Both Polly and Liam look to you expectantly. Now is your chance to save the night. Incite a revolution. The proletariat own the means of inebriation. Start a better party right here. A naked party. I'm gonna get naked. You take off your shirt and begin swinging it above your head, making siren noises like a sexy ambulance. In your wild movements, you don't notice the approaching bouncer and accidentally bring your fist smashing into his face. At which point he brings his club smashing into all of you. Turns out your soft, shitty, naked body is no match for a club that has an entire club named after it. The upside is that Polly and Liam do manage to sneak in. The downside is that your bones are now confetti. You lose 2 boldness and 1 fun. No. Well, that sucked. Oh, I can choose who I want to sit at the table with? Well, I guess these guys, because I just... You find Polly and Liam not eating as usual. You know, because they're the undead. You know, the food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worthy of my Instagram. Haha, what? I don't even eat that food. See, this is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the two of us should have a cook-off? What? No. Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off. At no point did I agree to... I've got a huge advantage, though, because I've cooked so many drugs. What the hell? Oh, you think you've got the advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. Its own. I like this water chick. The two of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all the rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. I mean ghost, she's a ghost. Two celebrity chef judges appear to critique the challengers. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge, Simon Cowell. I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge. Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge? Whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas? Liam's, because I think the glass jar of fresh human blood really goes with the parsley sprinkled on top. And Polly's, because she's literally just made a pair of pajamas for a cat. Obviously, I'm going to go with Polly. What? Unbelievable! That's not even food! What isn't even food? Pile of yarn you're knitting in the frying pan. That's clearly a set of pajamas for a cat. Oh, was it supposed to be food? Sorry, I forgot what we were doing. Yes, it was supposed to be food, and yours obviously isn't. Oh yeah? Then how come it won the food contest, huh? Well, because... yeah, that's what I thought. I'll catch you all later. I gotta find a cat to put these pajamas on. Later, you run into Polly again, and she lets you pet her kitty. If you know what we mean. It means you get the cat, she put the pajamas on. What did you think it meant? Well, this game is funny. Week 1 evening. Does this mean she's outdoors? So I'll talk to the cat lady. Hi stranger, it's been a while, I missed you. It's okay, you can look at my stuff. Oh, this is where I buy stuff. I only have $5. An erotic fanfic about dragons. Dragon Heat, a classic. It's so cheesy and stupid that you just can't stop reading it. I never thought I would say this, but now I'm super into dragon abs. What? Cocaine? A good old cocaine. A sexy flake Latin accent. A blanket with 2 holes. A PR agent. A okay, this is weird. I don't need to buy anything. Oh, I wasted the evening? Fuck. Alright, week 2. What are we doing? I guess we should go to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Shh, so smart. You notice Polly staring at her phone with an uncharacteristic intensity. She usually looks much happier sorting through dick pics. What? Better investigate. Oh hey boo, I'm just checking out information on possible afterlives. Like, I'm not going to spend my time as a high school student for all eternity. Who does that? I've collected some pamphlets from various afterlives and I'm looking at the pros and cons of each option. It's just such a big decision, you know? I mean, this could affect the rest of my afterlife. Do you know anyone who went to any of these afterlives? Which afterlife are you into? A soft and enveloping cloud in the sky made of hundreds of affordable, fluffy, precious, tiny, perfect kittens. Nothingness. Well, I know Polly likes kittens, so... A cloud of kittens? High in the sky? You realize that they wouldn't be able to breathe, right? They would just painfully asphyxiate miles above the earth. I can't read. Dude, I love spooky things, but there's a limit. Skull jewelry? Adorable. Sick tats? Sick. Blood sacrifice of fuckboys? Sexy. But spending the rest of all eternity on a pile of dead, decomposing baby cats? That's some dark, dark shit. Smurf! Like, that's fucked up. Yo, this game is fucked up. I'm gonna go consider literally every single possible afterlife there ever has been, or ever will be, except for the one you just suggested. But definitely write to me how it is once you get there. Ugh, did you somehow manage to creep out a ghost and condemn yourself to eternity and rolling around in dead kittens? Today sucks. You lose 2 creativity and 1 charm, but you might have gained plus 100,000 dead kittens. I don't think I'm doing too well in this game. Guess I'll sit with the girls. You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them? Oh, yum, yum. I sure do love food and eating. Look at this food go in me. Yes, this cafeteria Sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavor profile. Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table watching both women intently. Oh yeah, you know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. Be cool, Polly. That man wants to pay for us eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. Is this not what eating is? I forget. While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives a small bow. Is he like Asian? Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these 2 fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. But I found myself unable to choose which of these 2 beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I was going to do anyway. But the translucent one has such passion. I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it. In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part? The Gorgon, obviously. Look how many mouths she's got on her head. The ghost for sure. I've never seen someone eat so convincingly. Guess I'll go with her. The snake girl. But I like the ghost girl. The ghost doesn't like me. The businessman strokes his chin and nods. You have a point, he says. The ghost only has the 1 mouth. Also, food seems to go right through her. This Gorgon, meanwhile, has countless mouths. Such a value. Value is right, Pervo. 1,000 in cash up front. You pay for all my meals. You give me your pants. Holy shit, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's getting naked. Vera's able to convince the businessman to pay for a fancy dinner for you and her. It's a little creepy with him watching the 2 of you, but you get over it. Finally, I did something right. Alright. It's the evening. Should we head to the gym? That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading into a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. That's what's up. You're getting ready for another round of, you guessed it, dodgeball when Polly flags you down. Ooh, I like her gym outfit. Hey, you know what I realized? Gym is the one time you're actually encouraged to judge the way students handle each other's balls. Before you even begin to think of a response, a giant interdimensional rift opens in the gymnasium. And out pops the ever-persistent interdimensional prince. My dearest Lady Paulina, worry not, my love. I am here to whisk you away to the safety of my dimension. Safety from what? From what? Why, from this uneasing war you seem always to be caught in the middle of. Danger abounds all around you. Look at those uninformed soldiers. Look at the projectiles hurtling through the air, often towards your gorgeous visage. Come, let me steal you away. If you're using the word steal, it's a good sign that this is going in a great direction, or is not going in a great direction. But the interdimensional prince is too focused on saving Polly from the horrors of war to listen to reason. He grabs her by the arm and is about to pull her through the interdimensional rift when you call out to him. If you're taking her, you must follow the rules of engagement and first speak to our highest ranking officer, Coach. A true hero wouldn't flee to safety. He would stay and fight this war for his love's honor. Oh, I'm going with that one. Ah, you make a very excellent point, my friend. Fear not, Paulina. I will fight for your honor, defeat your enemies, and then abduct you back to my dimension. Oh, perfect. Sounds great. Alright, Paulina's army. It's time to defeat her attackers. For Paulina! The interdimensional rift opens up once more, and the prince's soldiers begin pouring in by the dozens. Oh shit! The confused soldiers begin to attack the innocent high schoolers, fall out, no marking, believing them to be an actual army. It's a gory battle and very nearly a massacre until finally... Well, my sweet Paulina, are you sufficiently impressed? Actually, kinda, yeah. Classes are probably going to have to be cancelled, while Nurse Chupacabra tends to the wounded. So... this kinda actually worked in my favor? Then you shall come away with me to my dimension? Oh, for sure, no. But you can buy me lunch while the people nearly murdered recover. With that, Polly and the interdimensional prince are off to go to an excellent date while you stand alone amongst the carnage. You lose 2 fun in 1 chunk. Oh my god. Am I going to have any date to the prom at this rate? Guess we'll go to the library. Dramatic. The date you spend some time in the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guessed that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. God damn it! Later you see Polly floating around, her ghostly glow, less ghastly than usual. Why do I always see Polly? Oh, hey Smurf. I'm just hovering a little low today. Everyone seems so hyped about love, and I love being hyped. But I'm not really sure how this love thing works, you know? I thought I was in love once. I met a beautiful girl at a party, and felt this strange magic. My temperature rose. I felt even floatier than usual. Everything was so bright and beautiful. I was ecstatic. But then I remembered that I'd taken literal ecstasy, so it was probably just that. Classic mistake, am I right? I've had some pretty good laughs, some good highs, but they say being in love is the greatest high of all. The next time I'm on a date with someone, what can I do to fall in love? Or float in love, since gravity doesn't actually affect me. Oh, you don't want Polly to float in love with another person, but you like Polly just too much not to help her, despite the consequences. Stare deeply into their eyes for 14 hours. Scientifically speaking, people to fall in love faster when afraid do something fun with them, like getting stabbed. Guys, I always pick the wrong choice. I'm gonna go with the more wordier one. Oh my god, great point! I love science! Psh. Yeah, she does. I mean, I don't, but I love it when it gets me drugs or gets me laid. Loved, not laid. Loved. In love. With that, Polly disappears, literally, to begin her quest for the terror that is love. She catches up to you a few days later. Hey! So I went on a Tinder date the other night with this super cute humanoid, and I took him to a getting stabbed party, just like you suggested. It was awesome. He was so terrified, it was like each time a knife entered him, he got more scared, and more in love with me. Then the date continued because he bled out and died and became a ghost, so we had more in common. Like, I'm over it now, obviously, but I'm pretty sure I was in love for like 15 whole minutes. Next time, I'm gonna try and work my way up to 25. Polly, in love for 25 minutes? Maybe the next time it'll be with you. Maybe you'll even make it to 50 minutes. Or eternity. Either way, you've opened up Polly's heart, metaphorically, to love and gained +2 charm and 1 smarts in the process. Week 3 new. Jesus. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, the Prince guy is here? Alright, I'll leave with the Prince. You're enjoying a quiet meal by yourself when a wound opens in the fabric of space, revealing the Interdimensional Prince! Greetings, hero! I have a task for which no hands are fit but yours. A portal is sealed against me, which I have not strength enough to open. Please, help me break the seal. On this jar of kosher dill pickles. Seriously? You take the jar from him, pop off the lid, and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now. Oh, bless you, hero. Your noble deeds deserve a noble title. Yes, I will give you one free noble title, redeemable now. Maybe he'll leave you alone if you accept the title. Anyway, having one would be sweet. You check his phone to see your options. Foreign minister in charge of extreme handsomeness. Or, most unscrupulous treasurer. Unscrupulous. I have no idea. Foreign minister in charge of extreme handsomeness. I'll go with that one. A most appropriate title indeed. You shall be in charge of exporting handsomeness from my dimension into yours. Here, have a month's supply of handsomeness, just to get you started. You're a bit offended that the prince thinks you need him to supply you with handsomeness, but this is really good stuff. Your eyes twinkle. With youthful vitality, and your teeth cause lens flares when you smile. Everyone in the cafeteria is stunned by your sudden beauty. Maybe you won't bother exporting any of this handsomeness after all. You gain +4 charm. So I'm really increasing my charm, you guys. Week 3 evening. Alrighty, so it's the evening. Let's head outdoors. The day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes crazy. I would do that. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. Who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Good, because I was pretty low in the fun area there. You notice Liam and Polly taking a break from the rave. You dance over to join them. Yo, we're just talking about the insane music festival we're going to this weekend. You're going, right? Psh, shit, you forgot to get tickets. They're probably all sold out now, and there's no way you can afford to pay a scalper. Obviously, you tell them you're going, though. You never let the truth get in the way of talking hotties. Yas, I can't wait! All my favorite bands are going to be there. Boo Radley, Imagine a Fucking Dragon, and Actual Dead Mouse. Personally, I'm most excited about Veggie Scales. Their lead guitarist is a cucumber. It's never been done before. Hello, friends. What are we talking about? Is it a grand ball? Oh, sort of. It's like a grand ball, except everyone is more naked, and the dancing is sexier. And there are a lot of more drugs. What is drugs? You know what? You wouldn't understand. It's a peasant thing. No, wait, this is perfect. If you can convince Liam and Polly to invite Miranda to the music festival, maybe she'll cover your ticket too. And Linus is barking. I will be right back. Classic dog. Barking at the mailman. It's Linus for you. If a party happens in the forest and there are no party virgins to be bewildered by it, is it really a party? You know, guys, if we bring Miranda, her royal status will give us diplomatic immunity. If a party happens in the forest and there are no party virgins to be bewildered by it, is it really a party? Oh, that's a good point. I think they're going to like that one answer. So charming. Nice! Well, neither of us are virgins. Nah, being a virgin is so last century. You know what that means, Liam? That we should hope that being a virgin doesn't become cool again, since we would have to come up with a way to re-virgin ourselves? What? No, it means we're taking Miranda to the festival. Hooray! I'm overjoyed, despite still not knowing what it is we're doing. Oh yes, of course. I can't wait to teach her how to complain about the sound mixing and lineup. And I can't wait to show her the Molly pit. Don't you mean the mosh pit? Aw, Liam, sometimes you're cute. Wow, she really likes drugs, huh? You all ditch the rest of your classes to explain music festivals to Miranda. It takes 8 hours, 12 diagrams, and an elaborate puppet show, but she's finally ready to party. You gain +2 fun and 1 creativity. Finally, my fun's going up. The Monster Prom is about to begin. Who will you ask to the prom? I don't even know who Damien is. I never talked to the wolf. Oh, I talked to Vera a little bit. Miranda, that was my first. None of them! Obviously, I'm going to ask Polly. But I have no idea if she's going to say yes. Miranda's cute, though. Liam's a nerd. Alright, Polly. Ask Polly to the prom? Yes. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Wahaha! Not a chance in the world, darling. It's not you, it's me. And by that, I mean it's you. Oh, damn. So what, I probably would have needed to put my, crap up, right? See ya. Damn, you're bad at interacting with people. To repent for the sin of making such bad choices, you are forced to walk around the school in the nude, accompanied by a nun who chanted "shame" over and over while ringing a big bell. Classic. Smurf, most likely to become a lasagna. Polly, least corporeal student. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it is wonderful. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of the time partying since there was almost no work because, it was summer. What? Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but ended his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of the athlete he admired the most. Now he's here again at high school working as coach. Vera really built the Oberlin empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also in lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who in the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? During these 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there was lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we're ready to start. That's bullcrap. I didn't get anybody to take me to the prom. Alright guys, well, that was my first run of Monster Prom. I hope you liked it. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these this month.